Okay, just an update on the watering system. I've turned down how often it waters because I've had to empty all of those pots, all the bases, because they were filling up with water. They had about this much water sitting in them, so I've turned it down. Another thing I've noticed is pots that are down low are doing okay, but these ones here, because they're up higher, they're not getting the water. I guess because the hose has got to pump up to get the water to it, say over that hump there. So I'm gonna have to lower that shelf down and see how that works. So a little bit of tweaking going on, but for the most part I'm quite happy with it. So yeah, everything's doing okay. All good. And my tomatoes that are in the polytunnel / greenhouse are doing great. So I've got good spares, which is a good thing. So off to the races. Yeah, it is still the 12th. No, it's not. It's the 13th. All right, there's a wee bit of spider terror waiting for you. I thought it was a seed pod. I touched the top and away they all went. Ah! Ooh, skimmia out, rhodos in. Look at that. Gorgeous. And my lobelia. Beautiful lobelia. Yep, fabulous. And birds. Birds, and birds. Anyway, Solomon seal. And my goldenrod should be out any time now. And my spit bugs are apparently already here. Yay, spit bugs. And my black velvet pansies. Ooh, there they are. They're gorgeous. When people say deadhead your flowers to make them have more flowers, I don't deadhead my pansies because they burst. And all the, oh, there goes Mr. Rabbit. They burst. I can't find a seed head for you. They burst open like sweet peas do. And you'll get wild ones all over the place. So as noted by that one. Yeah, fabulous. Okay, so right about here, Gerald's cutting the lawn and it's loud and it's loud and it's loud and it's loud for the entire video section. So I'm just walking around and showing you all of the stuff going on and the lovely and ever popular cottonwood seeds that blow everywhere. By the time the cottonwood's finished blowing, it will be everywhere in banks of snow. My poor tomatoes are covered in it all. It sticks to everything, especially when there's spider webs all over the place. I'm taking you around to look at all my chomped off beans. These were all beautiful purple potted French beans that La Rabette got to before I got to him. And we didn't kill him, we didn't harm him, we just stopped him from being able to get in the fence. Flowers coming up all over the place, which is good. I was just mentioning the hard part about putting things against the fence line is trying to get to the fence to get things up onto the trellises. And we'll go inside and take a look inside at everything. And it's all looking good. We've got very little damage. I moved the purple cauliflowers because they fell over. And we have since removed the slugs that were eating all of my beautiful carrots. Little buggers. That's not exactly what I said. I clipped this down. This is the perennial cauliflower. I think that's what it is. I've put it in some water, the clippings, and it's getting roots. I'll turn the volume off on this section and voice over it, but I just wanted to show you my apple trees. My new ones have got apples. Come on over here, I'll show you these ones. This one's got not as many visuals, but it does have some. I don't know how many I'll keep. And these ones over here got lots. Come on over here. These are the only peas I've still got left that the rabbit didn't eat. Look, little apples. Apples. Beautiful red apples. Don't know if there's, oh, there is a couple down there, but columnars are usually smaller. And the peonies have got their ants on them. See? Oh, hello. Hello, ants. Hello, uncles. And I'm pulling these radishes out because they're not doing sweet bugger all. So I'm going to put my pak choys in there instead. See, this is why it's always good to leave things in and give them a chance. That is new growth. And now that was the stick from rabbit catastrophe. So we'll see. Ooh, promises, promises. Isn't that pretty? I think it's going to be my red ones. And those are from Denise. Awesome. More peonies, more peonies. Oh, purple lupins. Whoops, where are you? Purple lupins. More peonies. So they should be out soon. These need pruning. Yeah, and something's eating my ridiculous. I have no idea what's eating it, but something is. And I can't wait till I can get all these dead foliages out of here. And yet again, we have leaf miner in my columbine apple jaw. I get that every year. It doesn't kill the plant, but it sure is ugly. You just cut the leaves off if you want. Okay, so we did a bit of pruning and we got a couple of sunflowers in. So those two are harlequins from Cherie and Tony. That one is a purple, and one of them is a pink and blue from Linda at the Feel Good Gardens challenge, or grow along. Really, it's not really a challenge. I don't think. I don't know. I just grow. They do what they do. And then I put a couple over here. I got to get sticks for them to make sure they stand up okay. Can you hear the cows? Guy next door's got cows. It's awesome. You can hear them lowing, mooing, lowing, mooing, moo-lowing. And I've cleaned the path up. Did I say that already? Anyway, oops, and I pruned this within an inch of its life, literally, accidentally. I was pruning all the dead daffodil stuff. Yes, I know you're supposed to leave it, blah, blah, blah. I couldn't be bothered waiting. It was looking a mess and I needed to get around it. I left most of them in, see? I just grab them in bunches like that and give them a haircut within an inch of their life. Ooh, yay, gardener's hands. These are more sunflowers I've got to get potted up. These are starting to get potted out now. I'm just finding little pots for them. Those are cosmos. Those are more beans. I've got replacement beans, thank God, and I've sowed more purple beans. Marigolds. Yeah. And those are cucumbers. Cucumbers I'm hardening off to get in the ground. And it's snowing again. Snow's bloody awful, man. It just gets everywhere. See? Okay. See? It's from the cottonwood trees. We do it every year. We get this lovely scattering of snow. It blows them from everywhere. But the clouds are rolling out, so I'm hoping we're getting some good weather, and I'm sending you vibes for rain. Yeah. Anyway, I'll leave you with the purple globe. Some of them are the big, really big ones. Note to self, Allison, don't plant them so close to the path next time, but Hey, it is what it is, right? And yeah, that thing, echinacea, that's not been slugged to death yet. So, slug trial, nothing. There's not a slug in any of them. So beer, yeast and flour, nothing. So maybe I have less slugs than I thought I had. I don't know. And then, of course, we blamed the slugs for everything, and it was the bloody rabbit, wasn't it? Look. God, this stuff gets in everything. Anyway, I'll stop rambling, waffling, yada yadaing. Okay, bye. Okay, May 25th. So we'll do a what's dying and what's crying. Everything looks good, actually. What did I have in that thing? Oh, lovely. Put something in a container and I forgot what the hell it was. Yeah, don't know. Absolutely no clue. Anyway, I topped up all the tomatoes and stuck their basil in. The basil doesn't look happy because we just shoved it in here. But they've all got basil. I sowed some yesterday, some asparagus seeds. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what's wrong with it. The other ones are doing absolutely fantastic. That one's doing nothing. These are all the peppers for Jason and Jimmy's pepper grow-alongs. Links are all in the descriptions, of course. The carrots are getting true leaves, which is nice. Aubergines are doing fine. Not impressed with the strawberries, but the fungus gnats are having a field day. Look at them all. It's like, oh my God, it's disgusting. I'm so tired of bugs. Those are all for my sister-in-law. Well, not really my sister-in-law, my daughter's sister-in-law, I guess you would say. Aubergines, eggplant. These are miniatures, supposedly. Obviously, they're very short. These ones are not. So one's a long purple and one's the snowy white. So they should be big soon. It's 25 degrees in here. It's flipping cooking. Those are my zephyrs, which need washing. They need washing. They need watering. Those tomatoes have all been topped up. That's the Great Scott that's in here. Anything that's in here tomato-wise is a dwarf, supposedly. So that's why Great Scott is in here by himself, and all his other little buddies for Mark's Grow Along are outside. But these have all got their basil. This is a Savoy cabbage that I showed you. It broke off. We broke off and ate the Savoy cabbage in the winter, and it's grown out of the side shoots. Jenny's doing really good. I popped off she had some flowers growing at the bottom, so I took them off. The reason she's not outside yet is because I'm still getting the manure bed ready. But she seems to be happy in here. I'll stand back so you can see. She seems to be happy in here. And this, I've just sown some, yeah, that stuff. And some of that stuff. And some kale and spinach. Kale and spinach. Kale and spinach? No. Yeah, no. Oh God, I can't remember. It's a spice. I'll put the picture up with the name of it. And what else? Those are my mini cabbages. Pixie cabbages. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Those have got to go in a pot. It's absolutely roasting in here. Insanely so. Yeah, I got to try and figure out what the hell I put in there, or if I even put anything in it, because a lot of times what I'll do is, because the soil's so dry, I'll put them in here and then just fill this up with water to suck all the water up, and it looks like there's nothing in there, which is good because that means I've not forgotten anything. I can't get out that door because I've locked it, so I'll bring you out here. God, this is all washing. I've had to put the umbrellas up already, so everything's getting watered. These have got a few little flowers on them, but the Simply Straw is growing better than the frickin' strawberries. Butterbush, golden summer squash, golden squash of some sort. I've got the label somewhere. Hollyhocks are doing much nicer, Elaine, now that they're in bigger pots. That's my one and only mashed potato. Look at the grass growing on the top of that strawberry plant. Ridiculous. More hollyhocks, more sunflowers. These are not for the Sunflower Challenge. These are just regular sunflowers. I'll show you the Sunflower Challenge ones. I got washing to do. This is all my laundry section. The broad beans are doing really good. I'd open them, but if I open them, the broad beans are doing so well, they try to escape. So I don't know if you can see in there, but you can see flowers galore and beans galore. These are the bush ones. Not quite as bush as I was hoping they were, but that's my fault. I could have pricked them out, I suppose. The bees are loving the chives. Potatoes are doing really good. Bill and Val's peas are doing good. Those are the Kent Blues. Yeah, Kent Blue. These are just regular carrots. I got to figure out a way to put something on top of them, because last year I got a caterpillar in my carrot cage and it ate all the tops off my carrots. Literally. Flowers. Leeks. I have to find a spot for the leeks. Oh, I finally have a flower. You're seeing this at the same time I am. I finally have flowers on my, these are my Beauregard snow peas from row 7, which means these ones are my something else snow peas from row 7. Row 7 is the seed company in the States that has all those funky stuff. Sweet Wave. These are Sweet Wave snow peas. Apple trees are doing really good. So far I've still got apples on them. These are the seeds that we grew, the old ones, and all of them seem to be coming up now. It's very hard to see, but there's, where's my finger? Teeny tiny little green seed. Everything needs water. Water world. So anyway, all the sunflowers are in here, either in here or over there, or I put a bunch on the back wall over there. Tomatoes are all okay now that the rabbit's been eradicated. And when I say eradicated, I mean just gotten out of here. We don't kill anything in this yard. Can't do it. Gerald used to be a hunter and he can't kill a bloody spider. Poppies are gonna burst soon. Ooh, there you are, poppies. Apple tree's doing good. I think that's a flower I put in there, but I'm not sure. For all I know, it's a weed. My luck, it'll be something that's invasive. These are the teddy bear sunflowers. Now that they're out in the ground, they're much happier. Teddy bear sunflowers. The hydrangeas are starting to flower, and the lilies have got lily heads on them. So yeah, we should have bursts of color soon. And then all of the, of course, the alliums are popping up. That's my larkspur, self-seeded larkspur. I don't sow larkspur anymore. It grows on its own. Oh, I forgot. Come on over this way. Something's eating, of course, all my nasturtiums already. They're full of holes. And then Nigella is about to burst in color. See, look, apples. Showed you them already once. Asparagus is going to fern, and that's okay because it's a new bed. Well, it's not new, it's early. Look, isn't she stunning? My red lupin, grown from seed from Denise. And I have a purple one there. And the ants are going great guns on the, I gotta tie them up, great guns on the white peony. It should burst open pretty soon, as will those ones. And I got a little teeny spider. Where is he? Spider that sat down beside. Spiders don't bother me. They eat stuff. And I've got more beans and sunflowers to put in there. And in here I put in some more lettuces and some pak choys over there. Yeah, so that's it. That's pretty much the end of May tour. More alliums. Yeah, like I said, not a lot else going on. I've sown them. Those other things was what I sowed today, and that's about it. It's hot. It was 30 degrees yesterday. Whew. But luckily the hose pipe ban doesn't include vegetables at this time. It's never has, knock on wood. That's my head. Knock on wood, they don't include vegetable gardens. I don't know if I remember to show you my parsnips. They're doing real. There's not loads of them, but there's only me that likes them, so that's okay. They'll be for Christmas. And the blueberries. Got loads of flowers and blueberries. Baby blueberries. Look at them all. These are just in pots. I threw those borage and some cosmos in here. Oh, berries. These are Elliot. The Patriot's got very few on it this year. I don't know why. And this one is see, that's really weird because this one's a Patriot and it's got loads. That one's a Patriot and it's got hardly any. So who knows, right? Borage's flower. And this one is a Chippewa. So Chippewa, Patriot, Elliot, no. Chippewa, Patriot, Elliot. And this is the raspberries. And they look like they're getting lots of little raspberries. I keep raspberries in pots because I can't handle the fact that they spread everywhere. And I know, everybody loves forget-me-nots. I do not love forget-me-nots. They take over everything. So I pull them all out. But I do love my pansies. Anyway, potatoes, garlic. Yeah. Everything's doing really well. Bye. Raining, which is not a bad thing. We needed some rain, but what I came to show you was my perennial cauliflower. 9-star cauliflower. I took a cutting and stuck it in some water, and it's got nice roots on it, so I'm going to put it in a pot and see if we can't baby it along and get more plants. I'm just loving this stuff. It's delicious. There, so put him in there and see if he does okay. It's 14 degrees out here, but that's okay. And I've been slug hunting. Slug hunter. Anyway, bye.